Morning, guys. So, I hope you're all doing fine, and I hope you are enjoying the lovely weather and getting ready to do something really cool and relaxing on the weekend. Yeah, I just want to be doing a very quick morning wake up session, so probably anything between 10 and 20 minutes, depending on how I feel like it and how hungry I get doing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And I see you on the mat. We'll just start off on our knees in an easy position here and do some neck stretches to warm up. So bring your neck down, chin almost touching your sternum. Don't worry if it's not there yet. Don't strain. On the inhale, come up, put your head back and relax here. Inhale, head up, and exhale, head down. Inhale, up again and back. Inhale, up, exhale, head down. From here you can slowly start moving it side to side. You should feel it in the back of your neck on the sides. And then you can roll over to one side. Place your right hand on your head if you want extra pressure. And if you still want to increase it, pull the other hand down to the floor. And then you should feel a nice stretch from your ear down to your shoulder. If that's too much, just leave it here. And breathe as normally as you can. Roll back down. Inhale and exhale here. And then inhale the other side. Either use your hand and take the other hand, or just one of those, or nothing. And exhale down. So now we're doing a half rotation. So just the front from side to side. If you want, slowly bring your head back, around the back, to the other side, and do a full rotation. One more. Really be careful at the back. And go very slowly. When you're at the front, we're reversing sides. Very slowly. You shouldn't be getting dizzy, and you should not feel your spine either. Do about 3 circles. And then down in the middle, let it hang here. And then inhale, slowly raise your head up. And we're looking from side to side. So on the exhale, bring your head to your right. Start looking back. Inhale, front. Exhale, left. Inhale, front. Exhale, right. Inhale, front. Exhale, left. Inhale, front. So we're good with our head, I guess. Just doing a bit of shoulders. So if you want, on an inhale, raise them above your head, and then either interlace your fingers or just grab one wrist as you want. Inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll slightly pull to the side. So we're doing shoulders and side body already. Don't go too much, because you might just fall to the side. So just stay here, enjoy the stretch on the back of your shoulder. And inhale, bring it up. Exhale, switch to the other side. And hold here. Don't stop breathing, just shallowly continue breathing. Anytime you stretch your rib cage, it's going to compress your lungs a bit. So just figure out a pace that you're comfortable with. You shouldn't come out of the asana and like needing to catch up on breath. And inhale. Stay neutral, bring your shoulders towards the back, and we're doing big shoulder circles. So bring in front and rotate them toward the back. And one more. And last one. Very good. Stretch the front. We're interlacing our fingers behind our back. I'm going to show you on the side. Stretch our arms down. If you want, you can rotate the inside of your elbows out. So out, and then you should either already be feeling it in the front of your shoulders, or if not, you're going to lift the hands while trying to keep the shoulders down. So don't cramp them up, that might be hurting your neck, but just pull your hands up as much as you can. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands forward. Take your right arm across the side. Use your left hand either on your wrist or on your elbow, depending on what's more comfortable. So obviously here you have more lever, and here it might just be easier to start out. And keep your right shoulder down as well. And release here. Second side. And release. And because we've been sitting in this position, we've already been stretching our ankles a bit, and maybe for some of you that's already a thigh stretch. So pay attention to what kind of position is benefiting you and which way. And then when you're ready, I hope you can hear me, I think. Plug the correct microphone in, good. When you're ready, come to a tabletop position. Now we're doing some basic cat and cow stretches to warm up our spine. So from here, on the inhale, you drop your belly down, I hope you can see it, and look up, keeping your shoulders in the back. And then exhale, round your spine, look down and really stretch your shoulders away from you. Inhale, lower belly, look up. Exhale, around your spine. Inhale, lower your belly, look up. Exhale, around your spine. If you want, you can have a look at your feet. And come to a neutral position. From here, we're just turning our hands towards the back. Either keep them in the tabletop position or bring them in a bit closer. So we're stretching our wrists now. Because from here, it's trying to keep the hands flat on the floor, but you're leaning back and trying to sit back as much as you can, and you already should be feeling that in your wrists. So don't go too fast, too far. Just stay here. This is a very, very intense stretch. Very nice. And slowly release. We're doing the second side now. So palms facing up. And don't put any pressure on it because that might hurt. You're just trying to stretch this bit. So palms down and then sit back, keeping your elbows as straight as you can. Very good. And slowly come out of it. Maybe do some wrist circles. You can sit back if you want. And the other side. Now we're going into a slight back bend. So you might want to go back on your mat a bit. Start in a four-legged position. And then it's going to be a deep upper back bend. Sorry. Okay. From here, basically wandering your hands up front and lowering your chest down. You can look front, or if it's too much, place your forehead on the floor. So this is opening up your shoulders, or the farther you get, and the more you can look front, it's also opening up your upper back. And just hold this here. As I said, modify with your forehead down. And slowly lift your body up. Bring your hands closer to you. Maybe go back towards the middle. Now, because we just stretched our abs, we're going to engage them to have the counterbalance. So bring up your toes. Elbows like straight and facing forward. And then you're just slightly lifting your knees off the ground, but maintaining that tabletop position. And you're going to feel that that's actually going to be challenging after a couple of seconds. For people who want to increase the intensity, you can slowly lift one foot and the other foot off the ground, just slight lifting. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Very nice. You can shake your wrists if that was a lot. Very good. So we just opened our back, we engaged our core, now we're opening our hips from a four-legged stance, bit further one, and then keeping your arms straight, just relaxing your hips down. So it looks like a bit like a weird cobra pose, but you're not meant to engage anything except your arms to keep you upright. But really let your hips sink down. And some of you might be feeling it in your spine now, and that's just the fascia that are holding onto your vertebra that are very tight and that are releasing in this position. So don't engage your butt, don't engage your abs, just hold it here. Ideally 2 minutes. If you can't hold it with your arms yet, you can take breaks in between. And we're just going to do it for a minute to start off. Very nice. Slowly come back up and go into the counter position, which is basically closing your knees and sitting back on your heels and either stretching your arms up front or back into a child pose. Release your forehead down, really round your spine and relax here. . slowly sit back up. And then we're going to sit down on your bum bum and slowly bring yourself down to the ground. So fall down onto the floor. And on the inhalation, you're bringing your right knee towards you. You're using your hands and pressing it into your chest or towards your chest. Very nice. So that's going to open the hips as well. If you want to have it more challenging, you can extend your leg completely and then either get a hold of your ankle or your foot, because then you're involving the hamstrings as well, or you could just hold it here and bring it close to you. Very good. Come back to a bent knee, about a 90 degree. Take your left hand and roll your right knee to your left side while keeping your shoulders on the ground. So it might not touch the ground yet, the knee. But just keep it hanging in the air. Support your leg with your toes. Stretch your arms out and look to the right. And inhale, roll back up. And exhale, slowly bring your leg down. Inhale, take the other one up. Using your hands, press it into your chest. Try keeping the other leg straight on the floor. Bring it back to a nice, so either this or extended leg, but that might be a lot for some, like the early morning. And then come back to a bent knee. Take your right hand, place your left hand to the side and roll it over across your body as much as you can. Support it with your toe. Stretch both arms away from you. If you want more support, palms facing down. If you don't care, palms facing up. And then feel the deep rotation in your spine. That's really going to loosen it up. And slowly inhale, come out a bit. Exhale, lower your foot down. On the next inhalation, we're drawing both knees together, grabbing a hold of them, pressing them into our chest. Forehead to the knee if you want. And exhale into Shavasana. So really make yourself as long as you can. Feet relaxing to the sides, palms facing up. And stay here for as long as you feel is right for you. ready, start moving your feet and your hands on your shoulders. Then bring your hands above your head, feet together, stretch, and turn to the right side. Using both hands into a sitting position, hands in front of your chest, and inhale here, and exhale, bow down. Inhale, come up, Namasté. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think, what was missing, what do you want next time. So I'll still be doing these about twice a week. So Wednesdays and Saturdays, but Wednesday night and then Saturday this time. So feel free to share like whatever you want, and I hope you'll be spending a cool weekend. Bye.